Stretch. All right. Well, how are you guys doing? How's my community doing today? Well, I know we're pretty much done with the drama, but I have to say a few things just because I got people calling me racist with no evidence of that. So I will call that out. I've never been racist in my entire life. I've got friends of every color, um, and or every race, and so and gender for that matter. So I don't know why they're I don't it's stupid. It really is. Anyways, just it's obsession, guys. Like I said, we're no longer bringing them up, so they're trying to squirm, trying to keep us aboard. But hey, I'm bored with it. I'm done with it. Hell, I watched the stream, okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it sucked. Like it was shit. Like there was nothing good about it. Like, and they're still alive too. And that's the funny part about it. Things go sideways. I want to introduce you to the Patriot Generator 2000X. Are you still interested in a solar powered generator? Just pay special attention to I guess we can watch it make fun of them a little bit. I'm making a separate video on the subject that I want to do. So, because it is juicy time, and I don't know. But you know what a juicy time? No. He knows it's a juicy topic, and it'll do well. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, this guy's fucking live right now. But check this out, everybody. What an idea for you. Which one was the juiciest topic that people wanted to hear from this fat fuck? No one wants to hear about PS5 Pro, you fat boy. That's not true. I've actually already gotten comments on the one already. Hey, man, I just want to get my opinion out there. I could care less if it does well or doesn't. I don't. I'm not looking for views. I actually seriously enjoy making content. The reason why I want to turn it into a career is because it's something I actually enjoy. And I could see it actually going somewhere. Holy shit, my hair is a mess. Okay, 1 second, guys. Oh, fucking head. One second, guys. Oh, there it is. Don't be going on the reset. But I'm on a great I know, he raised the one. He is good. Everybody go. Yeah, I admitted to being sarcastic in that text too. And you realize you only got one woman saying this, so you can't actually keep dragging that along. On top of that, you've actually every time that she lied to you, those lies have been disproven. You do realize I'm getting paid for this, right? For you watching this. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, there. No. Okay. You see, you fucked up there again. You're making shit up again. I could give rat's ass about. I no, I don't like it up the ass. Period. That was something Cass was into. But hey, thanks for that ad revenue. Game I play for free. So you're making fun of the fact that I play World of Warships and stream it, and those streams actually do pretty well. It's pretty sad and obsessive there, Cody. Um, I don't know about you, but that screams obsession, dude. And you're reading and all this shit here. Relaxed. I'm calm. I just got to play World of Warships with some friends, so I'm actually in a good mood. A little tired, but good mood.
We were talking about the fact that you started doing things before, and all I did was defend myself. And then when I do what you did, then I'm the bad guy. Funny thing is, you think that makes that video the same or it's not? Let's go. They'll see their view. You're the catch-22. Okay? He deleted everything at a certain time frame. He deleted all the videos on me. That boy. Again. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. You gotta go back here, everybody. Let's go back over here. Yeah. You're fucking it. All those videos are not deleted of you. Badass. Look at this shit.
Okay, dumbass. Every video you made prior to you saying you're done going after Hyatt America back in January was deleted. Jesus fucking Christ.
All this shit is badass. Keep on looking. Everything on you is still here. It's still here. Look at that. Look right down there. Go on and on. Hey. Where's that one to go? Going up. Up.
So how does it make you feel that not only did you make sexual remarks to a minor, you're making a joke about you making sexual remarks to a minor? That's sad.
You might get going with it. I personally give a rat's ass. If you don't want to knock yourself out, you're going to allegations because no one can actually do their research and actually get the facts. So, all right.
I wasn't lying. I disproved everything that you're trying to push, dude. You lost. You lost miserably. Yeah. Okay, let's go watch some actual content because this shit's boring. Not even good. All right. Let's go to YouTube. See it's on there.
Alrighty.
Hello, everyone. No matter how weird your home may look inside and out, after watching this video, you've got a problem. So we've been driving around in a 100-year-old Ford Model T for quite some time now, and I think it's time to do some service. But of course, you don't want some idiots like us doing your oil change, so we brought it here to Brighton Ford, our local Ford dealer. Are they going to mess with it for us? Well, clearly enough, I called the manager and I said, hey, do you fix Ford? He said, yes, we do. And I said, do you fix all Ford? He said, yes. And I said, what about a 109-year-old Ford? And he said, that's why we brought our 100-year-old car to a brand new Ford dealer. And then
No fucking way. That's actually kind of cool. Guys, I can't wait to get a new computer on the first. We're gonna do some better streams. We're gonna actually watch the videos together. Like I'm gonna set it up a little differently. I'm gonna probably we'll probably build an overlay too.
what are you asking? You hook us up? Famous perfect score, right? Yeah, here we are. This 100-year-old rattle trap. We can ruin it in a matter of seconds. All right, Tommy. Well, before we go to the dealership, we gotta get there. We gotta get there, Kate. And I think both of us forgot we don't have electric start. Yeah, I was about to jump in the car. Make sure you don't break your arm in your case. She's cold. She's cold, man. There we go. Yeah. Dude, whoa. Oh. This vehicle's borderline human powered. Hey, I would say you're getting pretty good at that. I don't know, that one took me a long. You chew the gear? All right, might have to. Onward. So, Case, popular or contrary belief? Contrary to popular belief? Contrary to popular belief, something like we, believe it or not, know how a wrench works. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because, yeah, we actually did just pull the head off of this car. We cleaned up the valves, cleaned up the head, cleaned up the cylinders a little bit, put a new head gasket in, and we got a freshly, well, it's not a record radiator, but it's been gone through. Yeah, so we had it flushed, we had it resealed because it leaked really badly. Yeah, the radiator guy was like 90 years old. Right badly, there we go. The radiator guy was 90 years old. And what did he tell you when you picked up his radiator? Hey, yeah, I went and picked up the radiator, and he said that the last time he had done one of those radiators, he said that was going to be the last time, and he broke that rule for us. But he said he wasn't breaking that rule again. Apparently, not an easy thing to work on. Go figure. Yeah. The radiator, not an easy thing to work on. Which is funny, actually, because the rest of this car, like when we had it off of it, well, that was really easy, actually. Unbelievably simple. So, feel the power. Let's talk about our drive to the Ford dealer. Yeah, have tens of miles to cover. Yeah, it's quite the odyssey. We're in Berthen, right here, but where we have to go is right, and it's about 45 minutes away on some big roads in a normal car.
What are we thinking? This is a terrible idea.
Well, we're gonna see how it goes. All right.
I think for the viewers, we have to try a little trip in the Model T. The problem with this little trip is all of the roads are big.
Yeah.
You know, there's no such thing as like a little B road to get to this particular dealer.
Yeah, we're still on our dirt road right now, but yeah, very soon we're gonna hit the highway.
Now, the whole reason we did the work on this engine and on this radiator was to try to fix that legendary overheating issue.
Yeah, it was overheating a lot.
Yeah, and really badly at every time we drove the car.
Yeah, and like every 5 minutes. Well, it only had to run for about 5 minutes.
And it
Oh, we could talk about that actually.
Canada, America.
These are times famous actors stood up for woke culture in Hollywood.
It's bad as Mike, when somebody does not do the job, you gotta let them go.
In Hollywood, there are very real consequences for speaking out.
This is my cancellation.
Cancellation?
And there was drones popping up. There was people in vans and people following. They said, "We do not support Gina. We're not going to work with her anymore based off of her something about cultural and basically calling me a racist."
62% of Americans say they have political views they're afraid to share.
Yeah, everybody hates him. No one stands up to it because it's always the safe thing to swallow what you really think and just join the mob.
In this video, you'll see the brave Hollywood A-listers who put their careers on the line to stand up for what they believe, no matter the consequences. Let's kick things off with Chris Pratt, star of Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World. Pratt didn't make any controversial statements. Instead, he faced backlash for what he didn't say or do. In 2020, Pratt became the target of online criticism. Many have accused him of being politically conservative and supporting Donald Trump, even though Pratt has never publicly stated his political views. This all began when Chris Pratt was seen wearing a Don't Tread on Me t-shirt featuring a coiled rattlesnake. This is a reference to the Gadsden flag, a Revolutionary War era symbol that rose to prominence as U.S. colonists were looking to declare independence from Britain. Yahoo News tried to frame this as a white supremacist symbol in their coverage, but political commentator Ben Shapiro was quick back at Yahoo News, stating this is pure idiocy. Not every symbol of the early republic is a white supremacist symbol, unless you're a moron. These accusations continued after an Instagram post where Chris promoted his new film with a quote insensitive joke. These accusations continued after an Instagram post where Chris promoted his new film with a quote insensitive joke about the importance of voting, where he wrote in the caption, "With all that's going on in the world, it is more important than ever that you vote." Pratt wrote, "Just ask any celebrity. They will tell you every day it's time to vote. But me, I will tell you exactly who to vote for." The upcoming 2020 People's Choice Awards is the most consequential vote in the history of mankind, times a million infinity. Vote movie. The controversy reached a peak when it wasn't a part of a full fundraiser for Joe Biden that included many of his Marvel co-stars. This led to him being labeled the worst Chris in Hollywood on social media. Pratt's response to all of this? Silence. Always silence. He chooses not to address the accusations directly, but again and again, he stands up to the immense pressure to conform to Hollywood norms and continue being himself. While Chris Pratt, being Chris Pratt, didn't fight back when he was taking heat for not participating in the Joe Biden fundraiser, his Marvel co-stars came to his defense. Robert Downey Jr. wrote on Instagram, "What a world. The sinless are casting stones at my brother Chris Pratt, a real Christian who lives by principle, who never demonstrated anything but positivity and gratitude." Chris Pratt continues to star in major blockbusters, but his story shows how in Hollywood, even staying silent on political issues can lead to backlash. The next story is about Gina Carano. Carano remains undefeated, a former MMA fighter who became an actress in the hit Star Wars show The Mandalorian. Carano was riding high on her newfound fame, but things took a turn in February 2021. She shared a post on social media that compared being a Republican today to being Jewish during the Holocaust.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Start with people just waking up being Nazis and like,
Yes.
like throwing
Yes.
music camps. It didn't start that. It started before that. It started with propaganda. It had to kind of start urging people to make it okay to demonize your neighbor and hate people for whatever differences it was. At that time, it was Jewish people.
Uh-huh.
This post caused an uproar. The woke left called it offensive, claiming it downplayed the suffering of Holocaust victims. Lucasfilm, the company behind Star Wars, quickly fired Toronto. This is despite the star of The Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, doing the exact same thing with the woke leftist take, publicly making a comparison between the Holocaust and the treatment of migrants at the border.
Don't care how different the Holocaust if you happen to be of a different political flavor. I pointed out on Twitter right away as soon as it started that Pedro Pascal, who the co-star in Mandalorian, the lead in that show, that Pedro Pascal had put out a Holocaust meme in 2018 in which he not only got the facts wrong, he actually posted a picture from not the American border in 2018 and called it America 2018, but then compared the treatment of migrant children in 2018 to victims of the Holocaust in 1941, which is absolutely absurd on every level.
In a statement, Lucasfilm said Toronto's social media posts were abhorrent and unacceptable, but were completely fine with Pedro's posts. Just like that, Toronto went from being a rising star to being out of a job. But Toronto didn't back down. In interviews after her firing, she exposed Disney's cruel behavior. She said, a couple weeks ago, Lucasfilm asked an artist that they employed to erase my character and put another character in my place. While many in Hollywood turned their backs on her, Toronto found support from others who felt Hollywood had become far too woke.
Yep.
A new movie deal with the Daily Wire, a conservative media company. The Daily Wire is helping make one of my dreams to develop and produce my own film come true. I cried out and my prayer was answered. I am sending out a direct message of hope to everyone living in fear of cancellation by the totalitarian mob. I have only just begun using my voice, which is now freer than ever before, and I hope it inspires others to do the same. They can't cancel us if we don't let them. Toronto's story
yeah.
how quickly things can change in Hollywood when an actor goes against popular opinion. But she's not the only one who's faced backlash. The next star, Bill Maher, is a comedian talk show host who is historically known for his liberal views. Maher has been a staple in Hollywood for decades, often criticizing conservatives. But recently, he found himself at odds with the woke left. In 2021, Maher began using his HBO show Real Time to speak out against what he sees extreme political correctness in liberal circles.
Mr. Emmanuel Property. He was a San Diego gas and electric worker, but he got fired because someone reported him making a white supremacist hand gesture outside the window. He's not a white supremacist. Latina. He wasn't making a hand gesture. He's probably just flicking a booger. Is this really who we want to become? A society of phony, clenched asshole avatars, walking on eggshells, always looking over your shoulder about getting ratted out for something that actually has nothing to do with your character or morals?
Maher's critiques didn't
Hell
stop
yeah.
there. He took on topics like cancel culture, identity politics, and what he saw as the less obsession race. His stance surprised many and drew criticism from his usual allies. Some accused him of pandering to the right or being out of touch, but Maher has stood his ground. In an interview with Vanity Fair, he said, let's get this straight. It's not me who's changed left. Unlike the previous examples, Maher's career hasn't suffered from his outspokenness. His show continues to air on HBO, and he remains a popular figure in the media. Maher's story shows that even within liberal circles, there's pushback against extreme woke culture. It also demonstrates that established figures might have more leeway to speak their minds. The next star is Matthew McConaughey, Oscar-winning actor and self-proclaimed centrist. In recent years, McConaughey has used his platform to challenge what he sees as extreme political views on both sides, including in Hollywood. In 2020, McConaughey made widely criticized what he called the illiberal left during an appearance on Russell Brand's podcast.
There is a lot on that illiberal left that absolutely condescend, patronize, or arrogant toward that other 50%.
This statement sparked widespread debate, with some praising McConaughey for his honesty and others accusing him of misunderstanding progressive politics. McConaughey's outspokenness led to speculation that he might run for governor of Texas. While he ultimately decided against it, his political comments continued to make headlines. In 2022, McConaughey gave a passionate speech at the White House.
We need to restore our family values. We need to restore our American values.
McConaughey's career and popularity seem unaffected by his political statements. He continues to star in major films and remains a beloved figure in Hollywood. McConaughey's story shows how a well-established star can use their platform to challenge political narratives, even within Hollywood, without facing significant backlash. Now for an unexpected ally in the fight against Hollywood
Hollywood's woke culture, Dave Chappelle, a comedian known for his edgy and often controversial humor. Chappelle has become an unlikely figure in the debate over free speech and political correctness in entertainment. In 2021, Chappelle found himself at the center of a major controversy with the release of his Netflix special, The Closer. The backlash was immediate and intense.
I am not saying to say that trans women aren't women. I'm just saying that those pussies that they it's not pussy, but it's like beyond pussy or impossible pussy. It tastes like pussy. That's not quite what it is. It's not blood, that's beet juice.
LGBTQ plus groups and some Netflix employees called for the special to be removed from the platform.
Netflix employees walking out of the company's Hollywood office after weeks of internal backlash.
If your satire is punching down, you remain a woman.
But Chappelle didn't back down. Instead, he doubled down on his right to make jokes about any topic. You said that you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office. Despite the controversy, Netflix stood by Chappelle, refusing to remove the special. This decision was met with both praise and criticism. Despite the controversy, Chappelle's career has not suffered. He continues to perform sold-out shows and work with major platforms like Netflix. While Chappelle used his comedy to change Hollywood norms, the next star worked behind the scenes to influence the industry in a more direct way. Clint Eastwood, actor, director, and producer with a career spanning over 6 decades. Eastwood has long been known for his libertarian-leaning political views, which often put him at odds with Hollywood's predominantly liberal culture. Unlike many in Hollywood, Eastwood has been open about his conservative-leaning views. He famously spoke at the 2012 Republican National Convention, addressing an empty chair meant to represent President Obama.
Absolutely crazy. As bad as life.
This unconventional race, but didn't deter Eastwood, director and producer, to tell stories that often challenge Hollywood's prevailing narratives. His 2014 film American Sniper was particularly controversial. The film, which told the story of Navy SEAL Chris Kyle, was criticized for glorifying war and promoting anti-Muslim sentiment. Others praised it for its portrayal of veteran struggles. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, American Sniper was a massive box office success and was nominated for 6 Academy Awards. Eastwood's influence in Hollywood demonstrates how a powerful figure...
That was a fucking great movie, guys. I fucking loved it.
...narratives from behind the scenes. His ability to get films that align with his worldview shows another way of challenging Hollywood's status quo. At 93, Eastwood continues to direct films that often touch on controversial themes, proving that his voice in Hollywood remains as strong as ever. The next star is Rich Gervais, comedian and creator of The Office. Gervais has made a name for himself by pushing boundaries and refusing to bow to political correctness, especially hosting the Golden Globe Awards.
Apple ruined the TV game with a morning show, a superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? No position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spend less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you didn't, right, come up, accept your little award, take your agent and your dog. Gervais has hosted the Golden Globe Awards 5 times, each time causing controversy with his jokes made at the expense of Hollywood's elite. 2020 was a particularly spicy year for Gervais, where he used his opening monologue to criticize Hollywood's hypocrisy and virtue signaling. You probably know me as the brain of the office. No, you don't, do you?
You think Steve Carell is it wrong?
Let's pay hundreds of millions of dollars and put in every movie. If you can't be bothered to go to cinema to see Steve in action, then just watch him every Thursday here on ABC.
Gervais touched on sensitive topics and called out Hollywood's relationship with powerful corporations. His comments about political speeches by actors accepting their award at the Golden Globes resonated with both the live audience and viewers at home. Gervais's approach to comedy has often put him at odds with what he sees as an overly sensitive culture. He's been a vocal critic of cancel culture and defends his right to make jokes about any topic.
Gervais's career doesn't seem to have suffered from his outspokenness. He continues to create successful shows and stand-up specials. With his willingness to say the quiet part out loud year after year, Gervais's story shows how humor can be a powerful tool in challenging Hollywood's norms. The final story brings us to a current and ongoing controversy. Meet Gina Carano again. This journey started with Carano's firing from The Mandalorian, but her story didn't end there. In fact, it's still unfolding as we speak. In February 2024, Carano filed a lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm alleging wrongful termination and discrimination.
Gina Carano is suing Disney and Lucasfilm over her being fired from The Mandalorian in 2021. Carano filed a complaint on Tuesday in California federal court for discrimination and wrongful termination and alleges she was fired for voicing right-wing opinions on social media.
This lawsuit, backed by Elon Musk and X-Corp, has reignited the debate about free speech and political beliefs in Hollywood. Carano's lawsuit alleges that she was subjected to a bullying campaign and that male co-stars who made similar social media posts were not punished. The outcome of this lawsuit could have far-reaching implications for how Hollywood deals with actors' social media and political views. If Gina Carano wins this trial, the Hollywood elite will no longer be able to get away with firing actors based on their political beliefs.
Hell yeah!
Tucker Carlson explains her motivations for the lawsuit and her hopes for its impact on the entertainment industry.
When you were fired from Disney for reasons that no person should ever be fired, just vaccinated or not, putting totally the same pronouns in it. Do you consider them?
Yes, yeah. I actually confronted my family lawyer and we talked about it, and I was like, no, if this isn't defamation or if this isn't discrimination, I don't know what it is. If this is a wrongful doing of an employee, I don't know what it is.
So here with Patrick Bet-David, she explains how she had to move out of LA due to the ongoing harassment from paparazzi.
I had to move out of Hermosa Beach. I had to move out of LA. I had paparazzi knowing where I lived. I had stalkers. I didn't live in a gated community. I was very much in danger of where I was at.
As of now, the lawsuit is still in its early stages. Disney Lucasfilm, regardless of the outcome, Carano's case has already sparked intense debate about cancel culture, political diversity in Hollywood, and the limits of free speech for public figures. While the controversy has undoubtedly affected her career in mainstream Hollywood, Carano has found support in conservative media circles and continues to work on independent projects. The debate over political expression in Hollywood is far from over. As this lawsuit progresses, it may set new precedents for how the entertainment industry handles similar situations in the future. If you want to see Kamala Harris's embarrassing past being exposed, click on this video on screen.
That's good.
I'm just going to post this every time people ask me the same question again. I'm a trans woman, as well as an intersex. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, or your grace. My eyes are tattooed. My nose is a piercing. I identify as a threat, a nightmare, and a goddess. So please don't damage me.
At this point, I believe we can all agree that woke ideologies are insane, and non-wokies also have to get their ideas out. Thankfully, there are moments when men do not hold back from woke people and re-educate.
If you guys saw that go, you would fucking know. No!
Because I look like this. And I don't know who's going to back me up. You know? Because listen, I'm on board with 95% of it. They're like, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, hell yeah. They're like, future is female. Stop Asian hate. I'm like, absolutely. They're like, all white men are scum. I'm like, hey there. That last part, that hurt my feelings when you said that. And honestly, it's a little hypocritical, given that you're going to feel a warm hand on my shoulder. And I turn around, and there's just a skinhead smiling at me. He's like, I hear you, brother. No one has it harder than a white man. I'm like, whoa. All right, I'm back. Listen, I don't want you to hate me for being white, but I don't want you to like me for being white. Why are these the only two options?
This is hilarious because you never know what to expect with wokies. At first, it started as a bunch of people having a different opinion, but now it seems they have become confused. It's ridiculous.
What would you say to feminists who are in support of trans women being able to access historically women's spaces like female bathrooms and being able to participate in women's sports?
Let me ask you a question. What is cheating?
What is cheating?
Okay.
Using the power of fluid.
Yeah. Is William Thomas or William Thomas biologically stronger than the competitors that she was against?
I'm not, I don't know that specific situation.
You won the national title.
Yes.
Okay. What after the transition, right? Okay, is that fair?
Yes.
So the other women against the man were born with less bone density, lower testosterone levels. What are they supposed to do to make it even?
I would not know in that specific situation.
Got it. And you're a feminist?
I am.
Who are you trying to
So
protect?
I believe a lot of actual women will agree that she is not a feminist because she is fighting for a man's rights and not women's rights.
It's like my man chick. Same thing with the trans chick. All right, you a girl, you a guy, a trans woman. You a guy. Now something happened in your groin area. You know this shit is fucked up. You gotta go to the doctor. You got 10 minutes. Time to get you gotta go to the doctor. Now that's 20 minutes away. Now you dead. That's the bullshit. I ain't buying into the bullshit. If you were talking about believe my shit because I believe it. Did I fuck that shit? Yeah, that's the signal of master. Whatever you call me, my pronoun is dumb master or just master. So, hey, master, yeah, that's it. If you want me to call you,
Exactly. When push comes to shove, you end up picking a side. Just one. It is either a gynecologist or a urologist.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you guys did, why don't you smash that like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications so you're notified when content goes live. Also, don't forget to go. Oh, yeah, that's it. All right. For those of you guys on YouTube, if you guys want to watch more content, like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications. For those of you guys on Rumble, if you guys want to contribute, you guys can follow and subscribe. Twitch, we do have a goal to hit about 500 followers and about 5 subs. So if you guys want to contribute, definitely can. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us. And until next time, stay